Same old, man. It's just, just humping. I'm over here doing my thing.
Get out and show them your truck a little bit. Let's see your truck. Walk
yeah,
around.
Got the F-150. Man, got the F-550.
F-550.
Oh, yeah. Hey, listen. This joint love right here.
Congratulations. That's what's up.
Definitely big congratulations, man. He put that time and dedication in, trusted us with the blueprint, went out, purchased his truck.
Then, once I get my my logos put on there, it's gonna be a wrap.
Day he touched down,
Yes,
he was already getting the phone calls. I already had work for him lined up, and he been kicking butt in these last 4 days, and he's not even lettered up or nothing. But you get 60 days before you even have to get the lettering and stuff on your truck to actually start towing. And we wasn't waiting that 60 days. We implemented the blueprint ASAP into his program that he paid for. Like I said, I tell everybody, I told y'all, once them trucks touch down, y'all get those trucks going, get them on the ground, get them rolling. You get 60 days of actually being able to tow to generate some money. And that's what he did. He came out and he started making the money. And I just want to say he ain't complained. The workload's been heavy, but he's getting the job done. He's been in Delaware, Quakertown, where else he been at? Jersey, all through Philadelphia, and he's picking up cars. He already got a couple calls on his own. People just walking up or riding past saying they need a tow truck, and he's been towing. His first personal tow by itself was $165. So he times 2 already over the blueprint of what I said he was going to do every day on the tow. So we congratulate you again, Al. You out there, you doing your thing. Tell us a little bit of what you've been doing, how you been moving, and is the money really there?
I mean, the money is there. It's just, it's just you humping, man. You really humping. But as long as you got that drive, and you know what you want, you'll be able to get it. It's like it's fun. You got the freedom. You it's just fun. So when you get your truck,
I'll tell them a little bit. You basically said the freedom. We're gonna talk about that freedom. What did you kick to me? Tell them what you kicked to me the other day about the freedom and the mobility that you have while you out there in the truck. What you're able to do. You're able to move around. You complained about
I'm able to move around. I'm able to move around. I don't gotta worry about nobody telling me to get off the phone. I'm out of uniform, and I can bring my son.
That's the bringing one of the kings with you to show them what they gonna have when they grow up. So if they choose not to go to college or whatever, you're setting that path for them to be able to take over 3 kings or branch off with 3. They can buy their own tow trucks, but they still under your wing.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful thing, man. Just being on your own. It's just fun. It's just the financial freedom, and it's just freedom just every day. You can sit there and you're doing the same thing, but it's different every day. You might be in Philly today, you might be in Delaware, you might be in, like you said, Quakertown. I was in Quakertown, Jersey. You're somewhere every day, but you just got that freedom, and that right there is what I wanted.
You was able to tell them what you was able to do. You're able to take your kids to school, take them to the bus stop. You ain't trying to rush to work. The kid had an appointment today. You was able to not take no calls, take you to that appointment, spend that fatherly time with him, and not miss a doctor's appointment.
And the best part about it, they was always complaining that I was never home at night. Now I can actually tuck them to bed, say goodnight to them, whatever the case may be. And like when I was working, when I'm at SEPTA, I can't do that. Because by the time they get in bed, I'm at work.
You at work, man.
So I can spend like the last 4 days, I was spending more time with my family than I did when I was at work or when I was at SEPTA.
And you still out here making.
And I'm still out here making money. Yeah, I mean, and now I bring them with me. Yeah, I mean, I bring them one at a time. You know, like Friday to actually tomorrow. I'm gonna bring them out there with me. Yeah, I mean, show them what they can do. And then, I got my little video man now. Yeah, I mean, so everything is cool. I mess with it, man. I mean, it is a real life changer. It really is. And the money is there. You just got to be able and willing to go get it. That's it. You know what I mean? But I just like I told Maul, I can't thank him enough. You know that he is changing my life, and I can actually see the money. I can see a big difference in the money, like a big difference, and that's what I want. You know what I mean? And
Now,
then
the thing
go
is
ahead, Maul.
too, and I try to tell people this, everything isn't about the money. The money's going to come in the towing world, but to be able, like you said, to spend that quality time and tuck your kids at night and be able to be there with your family, that's a big key. You know what I mean? That's major. That's the major part of being self-employed in anywhere, in anywhere, any industry, not even towing. It's just be able to move on your own time and not be on nobody else's time. At the end of the day, they are waiting for you to come to the tow. You're on your own time. Whereas there's no scheduling, nothing is scheduled. Everything is a one phone call away thing, and you move to that call on your own time. You can give them a 90-minute ETA, you give them a 2-hour ETA, you can give them an hour ETA, you give them a 30-minute ETA. But once again, it's on your time. And that's what I'm teaching these people when they come to towing. The money's going to be there, but look for the big part. The big part of being self-employed in the truck industry is you move at your own pace and your own time. All them tows that you did the other day, guess what? You didn't have to rush. You didn't have to ask
No.
somebody, yo, where you at? This, then the third, because you gave your ETA and you popped up and you showed up when you said you was going to be there once again on your own time.
Mm-hmm. And then one customer gave me a tip. I was like, oh snap, like good looking. The other one I did a Mercedes Benz, and I was nervous. I ain't even gonna hold you. I was nervous doing that, John, because the boy was like I got you. Nothing's gonna happen to your baby. I'm gonna treat it like it's my own. I put it on the dollies and everything like that. I got it from point A to point B. And once I got it to the destination, he was like, listen, I'm gonna call Allstate and let them know. And I'm like, oh shit. And then he was like, 5 stars. He's like, you did excellent, man. You got my car down here. Nothing was wrong. He's like, 5 stars. He's like, I appreciate you. And that right there made me feel good, man. Like, I was able to do something by myself in my own vehicle. And, and I made the customer happy.
That's the key. As long as you're out here making these customers happy, 5-star reviews, it up your percentage and your ratings on all these platforms. And the more you get, solidifies you as a company, because that's the first thing these contract and these roadsides look for. The first thing they do is tap in. Let me see your website. Give me a couple of days. I'm gonna go over your website. I'm gonna go over your Instagram page, and I want to engage and see what the customers are talking about and how they're talking about your company. And the more of those reviews that you get, the more it solidifies you in the tone world, because more people will choose you. You know what I mean? So, and more people that choose you, the more clicks you'll get for all types of stuff, private tows, illegal park signs, because they want to use that company who has that great customer service. And you've been getting that for the last 4 days. I have got 2 calls today. One call today, a couple calls the other day. Customers was just telling me how professional you was, and you held great conversation. Like they said, they got in a couple other company trucks, and the attitudes was nasty. They couldn't even have a conversation with them. And most people, if they're sitting in your passenger seat, don't know you at all. So if you give them good conversation, it makes them feel more comfortable about choosing you. You know what I mean? So I want to commit on that too, that you also have a great personality. You're a people person. Like, you like to talk, and you like to make people happy. And I seen that from my 9th grade year in high school of knowing you, and you carrying that along into your business, which is going to make your business grow even faster. So I definitely want to tip my hat off to you for the great customer service and not only was it great customer service for you, you went to a couple calls that was under my name. So those calls gave not only 3 Kings a 5-star, they went under Maximus Tow and gave us a 5-star too. So we got 2 5-star reviews in a matter of 4 days from 2 separate people, just because you represented yourself in a high quality way of an operator of being out there on the streets. You know what I mean? So that's definitely a big plus, man. So, and keep moving. I see you still out there on the road. You're going to keep doing it. You're going to keep making that money, and it ain't going to stop. Everything I've said, everything I implemented in this program, you are taking it, and you're a proven fact about this MTA Towing Academy, man. And thank you for definitely representing yourself at a high level out there. Definitely.
Yo, I meant to tell you too. I gave out almost 250 business cards.
Look, right. So think about it. 150 business cards. If 10 of those people call you a day for some type of need, it might not be for a tow. It might be just moving equipment, moving lumber. You know what I mean? Them tow trucks are used for any and everything. It ain't just hooking a car up. You know what I mean? So they might need you to transport a car from for a long distance. So the prices go up. And that's why I love towing, because it's never a set price. And your prices are your prices. So I had a phone call today. Customer say he needed tow. I told him $150. He tells me I'm gonna give you 70. This isn't a bidding war game. Your price is 150. Stand firm, because at the end of the day, they're stuck. They need you. You don't need them. They Googled you. They Googled the company. They Googled me. So evidently, if you Google, I'm gonna have some type of qualification on that Google that made you want to call me and not nobody else. So since you picked up the phone and called me, guess what? I don't change my prices to fit the person's pocket. That tow will be $150. Or guess what? I love to have your business, but I gotta let you go if you can't pay the $150. And guess what he did? He turned around and said, "You know what, sir? Customer service was great. We looked at your reviews. I asked him, how did you get our number? He said, I Googled you. So I said, there you go. If you Googled us and we had all the right credentials, guess what? Why try to pay $70 to a person who got a 2-star who may damage your car versus a person who got a 5-star who's going to take high quality and good care of your vehicle? And we're going to get it to the destination. Not only that, if I tell you I'm going to give you a 60-minute ETA, I'm showing up in 45, and you're not stranded on the road. A lot of these people that got these 2 stars and 1 stars and 2.5 stars, they'll tell you 60 minutes, but they won't show up for 4 hours. So was that worth saving money? Especially when you say to a person, a tow truck company, I got to get to work in about 2 to 3 hours. You kind of get what I'm saying? Now that company is going to have you late for work because you wanted to try to save 30 and 40.
Right.
I'd rather pay the $40 and be able to get to work on time and my car get there safe versus paying $70. You get what you pay for. That's how you get what you pay for. And I'm making these people realize, if you use our company, you're going to get what you pay for.
Absolutely.
So, and that's the key in any business. I don't let nobody lowball my business at all, because I know the quality service that we provide. That go from the tire shop, that go from real estate, and that go from the chair rental company, and all 9 things that I got going on, businesses that I got going on. We set ourselves at high standard. So when a person set themselves at high standard, not only set themselves at high standard, but give you that quality, guess what? It might cost a little bit more, but you're gonna be satisfied in the end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So don't just chase the dollar because it look good. Make sure you chase that dollar because it feel good too.
Absolutely. Listen, man, it's like I told you, I can't thank you enough, for sitting there, giving me the opportunity to actually get into a truck, because I came from nothing, like knowing anything.
You didn't know anything, and in 4 days, you're using dollies. You know how many people in the towing industry don't even know how to use dollies, and they've been towing for decades because they're not used to. They turn calls down because nobody wants to use those dollies. Why? How'd your body feel the next day after using them dollies all day? It hurt it, but
it felt like I was lifting weights, man.
But guess what? You're getting in shape. You're staying in shape, because we ain't doing nothing but getting older. So it's a workout every day. You know what I mean? Yeah, your body is hurting. Yeah, your body was hurting, but guess what? Feel better. Your pockets is getting swelled up as much as the muscles swelled up too.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So
it's like I said, man. it's just, once you get out there, you just have to actually sit down and just figure stuff out. Just like that accident. It wasn't even straight. It was crooked. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn. I said, yo, I'm not calling more. I'm not calling nobody. I'm gonna figure this out. What I did, I looked, I evaluated the situation. I said, all right, bet I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna swing it. I put my boom, my boom under there, lift it up, swung it, put it to the side, lift it down. I put my claws on it, lift it up, strapped him down. It's gone.
And listen, when I tell you he went from 0 to 100 with confidence, he has not called me not one time, Austin. Listen to me, not one time for every call that I gave him. Not one time. You know what I mean? But what made me proud was that he did it in 3 months. He got in and out of this course in 3 months, purchased his truck, went out on his own, purchased his own truck, didn't even tell me he was purchasing his truck. On a Saturday, he called me and said, yo, I got something to show you. I said, show me. He said, no, I want you to come to the shop. I said, you know what? I worked till 4 a.m. Al called me. He got a surprise to show me. I jumped up, got in the shower, flew from the crib, went down there. When I pulled up to the shop, I was all smiles. His truck was clean as hell. Everything on it, brand new tires, everything. And he was ready to rock. I told you spent that money with me just because you bought your truck. You're not out on your own. I said I was going to get you kickstarted. I got him kickstarted. You know what I mean? And the motor is still going. He ain't shut that truck down yet. He's still going. Came out tomorrow. We looking even brighter. He got calls first thing in the morning. And all he says, let me get my kids to school and the day is yours. And look, we utilize them in our program and each and every day. Everybody can't get in the real estate game. So guess what I do? I give my gems on towing. You know what I mean? Right. And that's what those yacht masterminds is about, is multiple industries coming together to get the people a little bit about what you do. And the people take it as a vibe and write a bunch of notes down and go home and determine what they really want to do. Because a lot of people have money, but really just don't know where to go and where to start. You know what I mean? And you know what? You got 9 different industries coming together and be like, you know what? I might have thought I wanted to do real estate, or I might have thought I wanted to do this, but guess what? Towing fits my budget. Towing fits what I really want to do. You know what I mean? Because one thing about towing, it never stops. Tractor trailer has a dip. Towing never has a dip. Because the brokest person is going to drive a car. The richest person, what? Going to drive a car. Mid-class people, what? Going to drive a car. And I wouldn't care what type of car you drive. Eventually, it's going to break something. And guess who they're going to call? A tow truck company.
Yep. Yo, Jamal, listen.
They're going to get in an accident. They're going to get a car parking in front of their car. They need you to move it. Law enforcement. Yeah. Them big rich people don't pay them bills. Guess what? We towing them Lamborghinis away. We towing them Mercedes away.
Okay. I went from one part of 95 to the other. I seen at least like 7 to 8 people on the side of the road.
Come on.
When I was bringing my truck home, lady jumped in the middle of 95, waving me down. I mean, she jumped dead square in the lane. I had to dip her. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, yo, like these people wilding out here. Like, they'll do anything for a tow, man. Especially when they've been out there for hours.
Al, you get these companies that probably had that lady sitting for 3 and 4 hours. They had that lady probably sitting for 3 or 4 hours. So she had to jump in traffic to flag you down because she seen your lights was off, seen you didn't have nothing on your truck, and needed to get her safe and sound. And that's another reason why I'm building this Maximus Tow Academy, because like I said, everybody owning trucks, guess what? We can give 30-minute ETAs. You know what I mean? So say if I get a tow, I can get to it, but Al is available, Austin is available. We can give these people 30-minute ETAs. Why? Because we got the equipment. My equipment is your equipment. Austin equipment is my equipment. Austin equipment is our equipment. Because guess what? He's not saying, let me call another tow truck company for you. He gonna go over the walkie-talkie. Yo, Al, yo, Austin, y'all got any trucks available? I got a call. I need somebody to take it, or it's a personal customer of mine. I can't do it, but I don't want my customer sitting out there for 2 hours. You think you can do it?